Hello and welcome back to another episode of POMODEV. So we had to go through a little bit of uh, recollection of my last memories because I forgot half of the stuff I did in the first episodes, but we were able to implement some form of gravity in this prototype here. And now we need to do the obstacles. So let's get started. As I was saying the last episode, my obstacles will be 120 pixels of height. So like these, maybe if I can, too much, 120 times 8. Okay, and these will be all black. Now, of course, MS Paint didn't keep all the colors I did the other time. So instead of replacing all of them, I will just, make a little screen of this. Let me keep these. And then use the color picker to... Okay, that's too much. I will use then the color picker to pick the right color. Which is this color here. And I will save it in my custom colors. And use it like this. So let's make it 1 pixel and take the rectangle tool, and with the power of MS Paint I will have my obstacle. So last time I was thinking, how can I basically reproduce the procedural generation of obstacles? Because what I did in my Pico 8 program is that I was basically writing all the lines, calculating the position, and that would basically create the gaps. But now I have nodes to deal with, so I need to find a new method to implement these obstacles. So for the moment, we take our new graphics and we place it in our asset scenes as obstacle, and let's call it for now 01, since there will be other colors. But we need to first implement the type of obstacle. So let's see. Let's create a new node, and it will have to be a physics node because it needs to interact with my character. And collision shape, no. Multi navigation, parallax path. I mean, if I search for, it is this one, collision object. It's an area 2D? No, because it's not fixed. I mean, it technically is an area. It's not a wall where I need to bounce off or something like that. It's just a collision area that checks if the player is in it or not, and it acts like a game over. So I could actually use the area 2D. I don't need it to be a static body. Yeah, because Godot has all of this stuff for collision detection, but I really don't need the obstacles to be a static body. Let's try it with area 2D. And let's call it obstacle test. What's the problem here? Has no shape, yeah, of course. So let's first of all add a collision shape to our player. The collision shape should be a rectangle, and let's make it so that it is on the core body, so that, you know, it is more lenient on where the player can avoid the obstacles, and it should feel better to use. And then let's add a new sprite to our obstacle, which is our obstacle here. You see, if it is like this, of course, it will be going through our player. But if I just offset it like this, and then the other one offset it like this, you know, it could work. So let me add do I need to add the collision area? Yeah, because I need to add a shape in order for the collision to work. So collision shape. I mean, I'm kind of excited because it's actually all coming together. So I don't know, it's a nice feeling. New rectangle shape. Let me just place it here and make it so that it goes like this. And this is our shape. Now I need for this to not select. Can I remove auto select? Because I want this to move. I don't want the collision shape to move. I mean, it can't be helped, huh? I can do... Okay, I can do like this and it seems to work. Let's place it like here. Or here, just as a test. And then we will give this obstacle a script, of course. And let's call it obstacle.jd. This will be saved. Why did put it in the scenes folder? I don't know. I want it in the script folder. I want all to be tidy up. And so this has to be have a position, right? This here. So the first thing I want to do is that I want this to move like position x -2. So every frame I want it. That is very, very fast. Maybe 0.1. That is very slow. Maybe in the original it was like 1. Yeah, I believe it was 1. Okay, so we have the obstacle like this. And I want that if position x is minor equals 0, then position x equals 128. And that should loop. Or I mean, this could be relative position. It could be relative position. How do I... How do I know if these have reached the left side of the screen? I mean, can I like print? It warps at 128 here, but I want this to be the position relative to the screen. Screen position. Leaving the screen. Visible on screen notifier. This is 3D. Visible on screen notifier. A rectangular region of 2D space that detects whether it is visible on the screen. Present a rectangular region of 2D space. Okay, so should I add a node then? A rectangular region of 2D space that detects whether it is visible on the screen. Okay. Let's place it like this. Maybe. More like this. Okay. This is very strange. Why it is only X? I mean... Why did it... Oh my. Let's see. Transform scale 1. Okay. Because this interacts with the node 2D aspect of it. Now, if I screen entered, print, I have entered. Let's try. Well, I can't see. Does it happen only one time? Let's try on screen exited. I have exit. Why does it fire only one time? Also, let's remove temporarily like this. I want to see. Okay. Let me see if I can change the window. Mode maximized, minimized, full screen, windowed. Body 1 to initial position, initial screen. Main window, initial screen. These settings use only display window size. I don't know what this does. Resizable, borderless, scale. Let's just do 3. Just right, 3. Okay. So it should open. No, this is not what I intended. What if I put 3 here? I don't know what this settings does. And display window size in its initial screen. I don't know. There is no way to have a scale of the game. Like have a Windows. Apparently not. Maybe in advanced. Here it is. It was in advanced. I mean, I did put a height of 720. Why doesn't it work? Okay. Good. Even though maybe it's better to do 640 by 640. Man. Okay. So as you can see here, it only fires once when he enters. So I want this to make it position back to 0. This is not used. So let's see. Okay. It kinda works. But I need to extend it a little bit back. And the position 0, for some reason, it's like here. Why? Why it's positioned here? I mean, now I will move this object. So let's just remove this one here. I want this to be independent. And I want this position to be this is the problem of working with different position of different stuff and things like that. So let me just move this whole mess like here. So we have this sprite. This is the actual position, and I want it to be 0 and 0. All right. Now I want this sprite to be here. And I want the collision shape to be here. So everything is matched. Now that everything is matched, I will place it again here. Let's just see what happens. Okay. Now that this has been taken care of, let me just place it back to 128. When it exits, it didn't work. I have exited and now this doesn't work for some reason. Because is it because it is lower so it doesn't enter? No, the player can stay here. I want this obstacle. Let's make it like this. It doesn't collide anymore. Oh man. Let's see if I can do it without this. Let's see. If I just have the obstacle, so remove like this. So when if position x is less than 0, position equals 28. 128. Now it works. Of course, it is a little bit of offset here, but it works as I intended. So since it is 4 pixels, I should do something like this. If so the end of the screen should be 132, and if this is -4, we should go back. Okay, that should, yeah, it's much smoother like this. Perfect. So now that I have my obstacle, I will put it like this, and I want, so this right here should be at like 64. So if I now put in the ready function position, how do I do random? Is there a random function in Godot? Random number generation. I know computer cannot generate true numbers, true random numbers, but I randomize. This method should be called only once when your project starts to initialize the random seed. Okay, so I think I need to put it in the main script. Let's call it like this. Oh, we're already at the end. Let me just finish this. Let's call randomize. Is it right? Randomize. Okay. Okay, now I want my obstacle. Okay, this is for seed. Rand I, which is random integer. I want a random integer between let's see if it is 64 pixels. Let's just say between 0 and 60. So I will take Randy and do this. So position Y should be a random number between 0, not 0, 64, not even, it should be 128 and 128 plus 48, 176. But let's just do like this. And whenever it responds, it will do it again. But after it is put like this. Let's see if it works. Okay. We have now random obstacle spawning, and if we do it like that for the other side as well, we have our obstacles. Okay, it's getting trickier and trickier, but one step at a time, I think I can do it. Now, I will have to conclude this episode here, but I'm excited to see what I can do next. Let me tell in the comments any suggestion you have, and as always, I will see you in the next video. Take care.